Good news for all those people who had been eagerly waiting for Biden's proclamation about lifting of travel restrictions. Finally, much awaited news has come for all those thousands of people who have been eagerly waiting for the lifting of travel ban to the United States. According to the Biden's proclamation, starting November 8, the US will admit fully vaccinated foreign air travelers from the 26 so-called Schengen countries in Europe, including France, Germany, Italy, Spain, Switzerland, and Greece, as well as Britain, Ireland, China, India, South Africa, Iran, and Brazil. But one thing is made very clear, that all the travelers must adhere to the CDC guidelines. To know these guidelines, watch the video till the end. Let's first know what are the things to be done before you travel to the US, during your travel, and after you arrive at the US. Let's begin with what are the things to be done by the air travelers before they proceed to the US. Proof of vaccination. All non-US citizens, non-US immigrants traveling to the United States by air are required to show proof of being fully vaccinated against COVID-19 before boarding a flight to the United States from a foreign country. If you are not fully vaccinated against COVID-19, you will not be allowed to board a flight to the United States unless you meet the criteria for an exception under the proclamation and CDC's order. These are the people who come under exceptions: persons on diplomatic or official foreign government travel, children under 18 years of age, persons with documented medical contradictions to receiving a COVID-19 vaccine, participants in certain COVID-19 vaccine trials, persons issued a humanitarian or emergency exception, persons with valid visas excluding B1 business or B2 tourism visas who are citizens of the foreign country with limited COVID-19 vaccine availability, members of the US Armed Forces or their spouses or children under 18 years of age, sea crew members traveling with C1 and D non-migrant visa, persons whose entry would be in the national interest as determined by the Secretary of State, Secretary of Transportation, or Secretary of Homeland Security or their designees. All the others have to be fully vaccinated. Now, who will be considered as fully vaccinated? If you are traveling 2 weeks after an accepted single dose COVID-19 vaccine, or if you are traveling 2 weeks after your second dose of an accepted 2-dose series, and also if you are traveling 2 weeks after your second dose of mix and match vaccine dose. All these people are considered as fully vaccinated. Now let's see which are the accepted vaccines. Pfizer, Moderna, Johnson & Johnson, AstraZeneca, Covishield, BIBP, Sinopharm or Sinovac. The list leaves off Sputnik vaccine that has been used by Latin American countries extensively. If you don't meet these requirements, you are not considered as fully vaccinated. Testing. All passengers traveling to the United States are required to show negative COVID-19 test results. If you are fully vaccinated, proof of vaccination and a negative COVID-19 test result taken no more than 3 days before travel. And if you are not fully vaccinated, then a negative COVID-19 test result taken no more than 1 day before travel. Children under 2 years of age do not need to be tested. If you recently recovered from COVID-19, you may instead travel with documentation of recovery from COVID-19. That is your positive COVID-19 viral test on a sample taken no more than 90 days before the flight's departure from a foreign country, and a letter from a licensed healthcare provider or a public health official stating that you were cleared to travel. Contact information. All air passengers to the United States will also be required to provide contact information, their stay details in the United States, their phone number and their email ID to airlines before boarding flights to the United States. Now, during travel, wearing a mask over your nose and mouth is required. in indoor areas, public transportation, and US transportation hubs, including on airplanes, traveling into, within, or out of the United States. After arrival in the United States, these are the things you need to do, the essential things which are required. If you are not fully vaccinated and allowed to travel to the United States by air through an exception, then these are the things you must do. Get tested with a viral test 3 to 5 days after arrival, unless you have documentation of having recovered from COVID-19 in the past 90 days. Stay at home or in your hotel room and self-quarantine for a full 7 days. Even if you test negative, unless you have documentation of having recovered from COVID-19 in the past 90 days. Isolate if your test result is positive or you develop COVID-19 symptoms. If you intend to stay in the United States for 60 days or longer, you must become fully vaccinated against COVID-19 within 60 days of arriving in the United States or as soon as medically appropriate, unless you have a medical contraindication or are too young to be vaccinated. For all travelers, this is recommended. Get tested with COVID-19 viral test 3 to 5 days after travel. Self-monitor for COVID-19 symptoms, isolate and get tested if you develop symptoms. Follow all state and local recommendations or requirements after travel. Do not travel if you have been exposed to COVID-19 unless you are fully vaccinated or recovered from COVID-19 in the past 90 days. Or if you are sick or you tested positive for COVID-19 and haven't ended isolation, or you are waiting for results of COVID-19 test. Under these conditions, do not travel. The bottom line is only fully vaccinated travelers will be allowed to board the plane to the United States after showing their fully vaccinated certificate and a negative COVID-19 test result conducted within 3 days of departure if you are fully vaccinated. In case you come under the exception category, you are required to show the negative COVID-19 test report conducted within a day of your departure. People who had recovered from COVID-19 are supposed to travel with the necessary recovery documentation. That's all for today. Wishing you all a happy and safe journey to the United States.